Hey gang, it's Chris from Acoustics, and we're here at the Samsung First Look event at CES 2025. And they've got a lot of their newest TVs that are coming up in 2025 here on display, including the brand new S95F OLED. I can't call it a QD OLED exactly because my suspicion, strong suspicion, is that actually some of them, depending on the size, are QD OLED made by Samsung Display. Some of them are actually WRGB OLED made by LG. But don't let that bother you, because from what we're seeing here, independent of whichever panel they're using, they've made such improvements to the anti-glare screen that even if you're watching an OLED in a bright room, you can see here high ambient lighting, and it's absorbing a lot of that light and diffusing it in a way that is not at all bothersome. So you can basically have the black levels of OLED in a dark room. It's what they started, I would say, with the S95D in 2024. They've made it a lot better in 2025. So have to say I did have some issues last year with the way that it looked when you got into a room and lights were reflecting back on the screen. It washed out the black levels a little bit. In 2025, that's not happening. The screen is really absorbing that ambient room light and giving you those OLED blacks even with the lights on. So kudos to Samsung for getting that done. And we're going to talk to Tim from Samsung, who's going to give us a little bit of additional information on the S95F OLED and the other Neo QLED TVs that are also coming out in 2025. So stay tuned.
Hey everyone, Tim here from Samsung at CES 2025 in our First Look space, where we're showing off some of our latest and greatest and most incredible TV technology that we'll be releasing very soon. I want to tell you a little bit about our OLED lineup for 2025. One of the most exciting things that we're launching this year is our flagship OLED, the S95F, in the all-new 83-inch variation. So in previous years, we had the 55, the 65, and the 77, but we know you all at home want to go bigger, so we're giving you that option. The best thing about the S95F is its glare-free technology. This makes sure that even those perfect black levels that we love from OLED can show up in the brightest of rooms. It's a very unique experience that you're only going to find on this model here. Now we will also be refreshing our S85 and our S90F as well in 2025. So we'll have a full assortment of 3 OLED options, all going up to 83 inches. But that's not all that we're doing with our TVs. I'd love to bring you a little bit further over this way and talk a bit about our Neo QLED technology. Now, we just mentioned that exciting glare-free experience, and we learned a lot of people loved it when we launched our S95D last year. So we wanted to bring that glare-free experience not just to OLED TVs, but also to our Neo QLED lineup as well. So all 3 of the TVs you see behind me, both our new 8Ks and our QN90F on the back wall, will have this new glare-free technology. So again, this really helps these TVs shine in even the brightest of rooms. But that's not all that we're doing. I mentioned 8K TVs. Now I know when you hear 8K, one of the first things that comes to mind is, where's the 8K content? And I can tell you all day about the processor inside and how sharp it makes everything look, but I really want to highlight the new design that we have on the QN900F 8K TV here. We took a lot of inspiration from our lifestyle products and made an 8K TV that doesn't just look good from the picture standpoint, but the design really stands out as well, giving you that frame-like appearance that looks great in any space that you put it in. The best part about it, it's also including Art Store and Art Mode inside, so you can even showcase your favorite pieces of art, just like you would on your frame TV, but now on the incredible Neo QLED 8K. Now, one more thing I want to highlight before we wrap up here. On the other side, we have our flagship 8K TV. This is the QN990, and the cool thing about this one here is our all-new wireless One Connect box solution. You may be familiar with the Samsung One Connect box and how well it can hide your cable clutter, but now it's fully wireless. Plug it in for power, it wirelessly connects up to the TV, and makes hiding all of your components that much easier. So that wraps up our premium lineup here at the Samsung First Look 2025 CES. Hope you enjoyed it.